Welcome back, everybody, to Canuckia. It is taking forever for this thing to research. Let me tell you. You might be able to tell by the large sum of money sitting in my bank account that I've been here for a little while. We've during that time we've upgraded our mansion a number of times. So let's go take a peek as we can upgrade it again. We have a nice little guest house back here. We've got a limo garage, a sports car garage. We did throw down that balcony. We're looking pretty snazzy. And now let's place a little private tennis court in the backyard. There are a number of things to do today. A number of things. One of them is our police are there's not enough of them. There's not enough of them. So what I wanted to do, we're going to pause the game. We're going to delete this, and then the reason being is we can place this potentially. I was really hoping that I could go flat. I was really hoping I could. Fortunately, it's looking like I can. Excellent. Okay, so no matter what, we're red back there. But let's give us a little bit more space. We'll go there. We'll go right down here, and let's get that patrol car lot. Let's just max this puppy out. Let's do it. Just throw these down like no tomorrow. A police dispatch tower, because we're balls like that. Bossy balls. I really... Balls was not what I was going for. We got a crime prevention. Proactively prevent crime in neighboring cities. Maybe I need to do that, because somebody keeps sending me arsonists. Jesus. Okay. Yes, Jesus is. That's who's sending me the arsonists. Yeah, let's get a couple of these down, and let's prevent some crime. Why not? We have the money to spare. There was why are you not approved? Have a municipal or international airport in the region. Interesting. Need to complete the research project for that one. That's fine. We don't need that. We've got 50 jail cells. We've got 28 police cars. What we're going to do now we need to have a little bit of an Oprah moment. First of all, we've got a new person to give Oprah moments to. So let's do this. We'd still maintain that we are sending police vehicles to them, so we need to have an Oprah unit, an Oprah moment for our friend here, South Cal. So we're gonna have to go pay him a little bit of a visit as well. We're gonna volunteer garbage truck, because that's just what we do. We're also gonna volunteer recycling truck. So have no fear, help is on the way. We are buying power still. We are sending sewage, buying water when we can. Doesn't look like too much is available. Let's also, we have a couple of big cities here. We want one of the crime prevention vans for ourselves here. We're having a little bit of issues of arsonists coming. I forget where the arsonist, I think, was it One Big Hill that sent an arsonist? And then I think I just saw a message here. So let's send some crime prevention vehicles over in this vicinity. Crime prevention van, bam. Crime prevention van over there, like a so. Excellent. So that's going to continue to work its way there. We can unpause here. We'll actually speed right up. We've been doing some events here, and my God, let's look at the traffic here. Like, getting out of this place, it reminds me so much of trying to get out of Scotiabank Place. Not Scotiabank Place anymore. Canadian Tire Centre. They keep changing the name. Obviously, the Ottawa Senators Arena, which is actually, well, it's on my end of town. Little bit of a tangent there. It's built way to the west end of the city, in the west end suburbs. And because I've always grown up in the west end suburbs, I've never had a problem with it. But man, is the traffic ever horrible, because so many people have to come from downtown and have to come from the east end all the way to the west end just to watch a Sens game. It is a little bit silly when you think of it that way, but This is making a killing. Look at that. One of the other things I wanted to do today is, let me think here for a second, gambling. We want to get a nicer casino. And in order to do that, we're going to have to do something a little silly in order to, because we need 52 grand a day from gambling. We're at 45,000. So if we just plop another one of these guys down somewhere, it's going to make enough money to allow us to put down a gambling HQ, a headquarters. And once we get that, we are going to be able to build some fancy looking casinos. So let's plop this guy down right here. You should be able, get some rooms up there maybe. Maybe get some blackjack tables. Maybe not. Yeah, here's fine. Like so. Cheap rooms? Yeah, no. Yeah. Like that. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Throw that down. We're going to end up deleting that eventually. But once that opens and once that gets us over the top of the gambling HQ, we'll place that down, and then we're going to build a nice, sleek casino. That's what I'm going to want. I'm going to want a nice, sleek casino. We may end up deleting this road. I'm just thinking now, we may end up deleting this road. People live here. That's the only issue. But if we delete that road and then or maybe if we delete this road. Either way, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Adventurous. We're going to be adventurous. What's over here? We can upgrade the trade HQ. Can we really? Okay. So this is now fully upgraded. We can place that down and put a plastic storage lot somewhere. So that's some sort of commercial building. We took our jobs. Okay, just like that. Because of that, we can now place a plastic storage lot on here. Somewhere. Where are you? Over here. And place you there. I moved this over because there's something else we need to talk about, and we'll get to that, don't worry. Import the plastic. We've set processors up to export. Now we can probably take that off. It's just because there was a buildup of processors. These guys didn't have anywhere to send the processors, but now we're still doing just fine. All right, so now that that's up there, we don't need you anymore. Can bulldoze this trade depot, and that means we could jostle some stuff around. I don't know. We've got some industry going there. How we doing? Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Cancel that. Oh, get me out of this. Okay, there we go. So now you're making money a day. How are we doing gambling wise? Are we almost there yet? Yep. So hypothetically, I was going to say, I was like, something's gone horribly wrong if I can't place this yet. All right. So gambling HQ, where are we throwing you down? So many of these damn headquarter buildings we need to place. Now this is a job producer, this thing. So hypothetically, we want to just take away something. If we're removing a building, if it's a job producing building, then that's not the end of the world, because this produces jobs. That's the idea, at least, but that takes away houses. I don't want that. So it looks like the only thing is like how many. This is a triple density building, so I don't overly want to take that down, but I guess that's pretty much the only option I have. Everything else is like, I would have really liked to have placed it there, but that's eating away at those houses. And we already ate away at houses, but we're at 99,000 people, which is, I think, probably the highest populated city I've ever had. I don't want to put it up here because that's too far away from people. All right, so let's move her right in here. Perhaps right in here. in tight. Just like that. Throw you down. Because you're down, we can now build a sleek casino. So, what's it gonna be? Where are we gonna put you? It looks like... Yeah. You're residential. You're commercial. Okay, okay. When we place you, we're going to be able to actually delete the other casinos, to be perfectly honest. So let's place you right like that. Let's go right in here. Let's editor. What's going on here? We've got 450 spots for that. Okay. What kind of hotel rooms? We've got low wealth rooms. Okay. We need lodging at the casino HQ. Interesting. Low wealth gambling capacity. We need gaming division at the HQ. And we need lodging division. That's going to be for the other stuff. Alright, so this adds lodging. So we're going to throw you down there. Bam. Over here. How far can you be built? You can be built like right across the street, eh? That's interesting. Alright, well, we're going to hold off on you, but we're going to see this. Oh, this is costing me more than I thought it would. What's your capacity for only 180, eh? And you make me so much money. Yeah. Alright, so perhaps that is going to be smart just to go right ahead and throw them both down there so that we're encouraging people to stay overnight. We don't have 240 spots for low wealth gamblers though, so we're going to want to throw a couple, or maybe just throw a poker parlor there, and that'll be that. We have taken away a lot of commercial, but our demand for commercial isn't too high. So we should be able to get rid of you now. Let's get rid of you. I didn't even need to put the upgrades on it, I don't think. But that's okay. We did so anyways. What's our demand like? We probably need, you know, some residential. Let's get some residential built there. Probably get the density up on that location too, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. Over here, we've got some things to do. Let's upgrade our mansion. Let's do it. We just put down the tennis court recently. What do we want? Do we want a greenhouse or do we want an extension wing? Where's the extension wing gonna go? A bigger mansion or a greenhouse, eh? That's the choice. And where would you go? You could go there, hypothetically. So let's put you down. I'm more of an extension wing kind of guy, so let's do that. Boom, just like that. And that's about that. I think we have one more slot, and then we can put a greenhouse down, and then our mansion is actually maxed out. You know why? Because we have a 91% approval rating. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So, what I was alluding to up here, I'm moving this. Power-wise, we're dangerously low, and we have a maxed out coal plant. Education-wise, we are right near the top. I'm feeling a little bit adventurous. It could be a terrible decision, one that I will regret forever. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a risk. We're going to take a little bit of a risk. I'm not going to lie. It's risky. The reason being, we're going to have a little play at nuclear power. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to delete both of you guys. We're going to pause. And we're going to say bye-bye to you, bye-bye to you, bye-bye to you, bye-bye to this. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. I need to go into you and delete you three before I can do that. Which is something that we're going to need to repair. We're going to need to rebuild, rather. We're going to need to find spots for that. Power, where are we again? Here's hoping that it actually fits there, because that's the only spot I have for it. It does indeed fit. If we need to, we can move over that storage lot. I think we are going to need to. That's the thing. I think we are going to need to move you over. Because I don't think that is quite enough. Oh, you can actually place. Okay, you can actually place. And then we can put a nice little pretty sign. And then we need to have a spot for your trucks. Here, somewhere. We need a spot for your trucks. We might be able to sneak a road in here. No, sneak a road in anywhere. Maybe. No. How about in here? Maybe like, why is that drawing through that building? I need to have. Okay, more than I need that building, I need to have those trucks. So we're going to do that. That's probably going to give us enough space to continue. Too far from main building, eh? Oh, Christ. Okay. Really? Really? I could probably move the whole facility over. I've got the money to do it. No. Cancel that. I mean, I'm going to delete the facility and move it over anyways. But let's, okay, so let's do that. Get you out of the way. We've got almost $10 million, so we've got money to spare. I'm not too concerned about doing this. It's not overlapping, trust me. That's the only spot I can place you. Okay. Okay, but okay, well let's look into things here. You're plastic. Can I like those are the only spots. Okay, recycling truck. We definitely need all of you guys here. So let's just unload you guys here because we need as many as we possibly can. Because we are having Oprah moments with everything, right? Over here, get some of these trucks down like that. We need some alloy reclamation here. And then I suppose that's yeah, because that's going to take out like all of those that I'm going to need. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We just won't have 2 plastic reclamation lines. We just won't have 2 plastic reclamation lines. That's fine. And you're producing power, hypothetically speaking. So, we'll hit play, and we'll see how everything goes. You need to not be closed. You need to be, you know, we need to have workers. We need to have workers. So, water. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay, we need to solve this issue very soon. Looks like we're gonna have to move it into a different region. No, actually, it looks like it's fine. We just need to expand it. So we'll do that. We'll expand it. Get some more water pumping. All right. You're still hiring. That's scary. No recyclables, but you're still hiring. You're still hiring. Okay. Really need the power to be on here, guys. Please? Pretty please? It looks like we're on now. Worker education level is safe. That's what I like to see. Now, this is an issue, but as this continues to power on, we're going to be totally fine. But everything is yellow because it's like, hey, we don't have power. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Once the power starts pumping through our streets, Unpowered buildings. Hey, yeah, don't worry. It's going to continue to pump out the power. We're going to be fine. Just going to take a little bit. All right. How are you doing? You're closed, of course. All right. Well, deal with that later. All right. So that is doing well. How is our research going? 49%. We're about halfway. That's cool. All right. Nuclear power is scary. I'm absolutely terrified. But I think that's good. We're making a lot of money. Oh, we're making a lot of money. Look at that. That is beautiful. A lot of lodgers, a lot of tourists coming and spending money. 56 grand a day just from that one building. How is our gambling HQ doing? We can upgrade you. Excellent. We'll go right in and we'll build a lodging division. What can you do? Celebrity stage, disco club, concert hall. Very cool. Lodging division, though. That's what we want. But too far away from main building. Why? I need speed. What? Come on. Too far away from main building. Oh, Christ, I'm going to have to replace this HQ. Yep. Gonna have to replace you. So we're going to have to go down, go into gambling, go here, and we're going to have to try and find a spot where we're going to have more in one location. I guess this is medium density, so it's not the end of the world. Then we can find the lodging division and throw you down in a spot that's not eating up too many. Just like you. Then we can go into you. We have 3 out of 6. We can get the towers. You know what? We're actually going to delete you, because we're going to get the towers. And we're going to get the penthouses, because that just looks sick. So there we are. Bam. We have room for 440 tourists. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. So that sort of, the buildings we took down here were like this. They're hotels and stuff like that. And so we just replaced it with hotels that are going to directly add to the income of my city. That's what we want. Electronics, how are we doing? Out of resources. You're on the import. That's going to solve. That's going to solve. Don't worry. We're going to have alloy delivered to you. We just need probably some more delivery trucks here. Yeah, look at this. Okay, let's get this sorted out. More delivery trucks here. Make that quicker, so that we stop having that going on. Like so. Losing 28 grand an hour, but don't worry, we're making that up in our sales. I think that's it for today, though, folks. Oh, one last thing. We do need to pay our friend here a visit, because I did promise so, and he is new to the region. So now we just have that one city where our initial neighbor joined and then left that's available. Sometimes that bugs out, but I think we should be fine. It looks like, oh, you're running on battery because it's solar. Well, this is a neat little design here. It's gone with the wheel. There are a couple of famous cities around the world that have this sort of layout. I think does Philadelphia have this layout? I'm not sure. I know there's a big American city, and then I think Paris as well has this layout. It's very, very neat. Very neat. For me, who's so used to grids, North America, especially Ottawa. Ottawa is a big grid, but I love the unique road layouts, which is why when I built my city here, I really tried to avoid any kind of grid. As you can see, I like the curvy roads. Sometimes, as you can see later in the game, you definitely struggle to find space. I'm not going to lie. You do struggle to find space. But it is fun. It is fun. It looks nice. And that's what's important. What's important is that it looks nice. How is our health doing? Yeah, you're like full. Maybe Do we have a spot for a hospital anywhere? It might be a good idea to get a hospital in here. Yeah, we can throw down a hospital there. That might be a good idea. Might be a good idea, guys. Might be a good idea. What's beside it? A public library. That's right, eh? Okay. All right. Well, we'll think about that if we want to, heal our Sims. And we will schedule some events before I forget. We'll check on our research. And then 50%. We're halfway there. All right, guys. I will see you next time.